Over the last year, there's been a word going around to describe the way that pickleball has changed. It's referred to as the new pickleball or the modern pickleball. Top 3 senior pro Dane Gingrich, who's widely known as one of the best coaches in all of pickleball, recently wrote in a Facebook post, "There's a decision to be made in 2025 and beyond. Remain emotionally attached to the past or embrace, accept, and adapt to the future. Like it or not, your soft game will not be the foundation of championship pickleball. It'll be a piece of the puzzle, but no longer the fundamental principle of how to construct winning points." So that begs the question, has pickleball really become faster, and will it continue to become faster as time goes on? And if so, what can I do so that I'm not left behind in 2025? Well, obviously, if it has become faster, the first thing that we would want to look into to see if it indeed has is the average length of a pickleball rally in 2023 in comparison to 2024. Surprisingly / not so surprisingly, there's no statistics written on how long the average rally was in 2023 at the pro level compared to 2024. So naturally I did my own research and I took a large sample of pro play in 2023 and I compared it to another large sample of pro play in 2024 and I calculated the average rallies per game. I can honestly say that you're going to be blown away by the numbers. Do you think that the average rally has gone up, gone down, or stayed exactly the same between 2023 and 2024? I'd be willing to bet that you're wrong. It's actually almost exactly the same. So the average shots per rally in a professional pickleball match in 2023 came out to be about 10 shots per rally. On the other hand, in 2024, the average came out to be about 9 hits per rally. Now, I'm not saying that my stats are 100% accurate. They're certainly not. I'm not a statistician, but that said, I did take a large sample, so this should give us a pretty good idea. So if pickleball's gotten so much faster, then why don't the stats back this up? And will we see a bigger change in 2025, or are there other factors at play here? Let's open the playbook. By the way, this video is brought to you guys by the Dink Master. It's the best training wall because it tilts. You guys can get $15 off with the link at the top of the description of this video. Be sure to check it out. So all of what we've talked about begs the question, what has changed from the year of 2023 to the year of 2024? And then what's going to change in the year of 2025? Obviously, from the year of 2023 to 2024, we saw a different ball come into the mix in pro pickleball. We saw different paddles come into the mix and also different players as well as players that have advanced their game. Starting with the ball went from the DuraFast 40, which is arguably the fastest ball in all of pickleball, and it changed in 2024 to the V-Pro Flight Vulcan ball, which is noticeably slower than the DuraFast 40. So since it's noticeably slower, this would have to contribute to the argument that the new pickleball, which is faster, is being altered by a slower ball. And so that's why the average rally would be around the same, right? But we still have to talk about new paddle technology that has changed from 2023 to 2024. And obviously we need to talk about the well-known inconsistent bounce of the Vulcan ball. First of all, almost every single pro, coach, and influencer has commented on how, and sorry to put it bluntly, how bad the Vulcan Pro Flight ball is. It's known to act really inconsistently and skid every couple of points. And I know that some of you are going to comment down below and say, well, hey, they came out with another ball midway through 2024. It's much better, la-di-da-di-da. But I would argue that after putting countless hours out on the court with both balls, they have the same exact flaws. And I'm pretty sure that Colin Johns would agree with me.
This ball is trash! Trash! Every time.
That's actually funnier. The more that you watch that, the funnier it gets. That got me. I'm with him though. The ball is pretty trash.
This ball is trash! Trash! Every time.
So if the ball has an inconsistent bounce, which it obviously does, that would lead to shorter rallies. So then it wouldn't matter much that the ball was slower in comparison to the DuraFast 40. So if it's not the ball contributing to the stats being the same, then what is it? Let's talk about the paddles. We went from approved I'm still laughing about that Colin Johns clip. That's funny stuff. I literally can't even say the words because I keep laughing at Colin Johns' reaction, which is totally valuable. Totally, the word's not even valuable, but he deserves that reaction, okay? The ball's literally that bad. Anyways, we went from approved Generation 1 rock carbon fiber paddles in 2023 to banned Generation 3 rock carbon fiber paddles in 2024. As of about mid-2024, all Gen 3 rock carbon fiber paddles by Yola were banned. And for good reason too. They sounded like an absolute cannon every single time that someone would hit the ball. And they had more body bags than the 1990 Eagles against the Redskins. I wasn't even alive at the time, but I looked this up on the internet, and apparently they had a lot of body bags during that game. So there you go. All of you boomers know what I'm talking about. Still, even after all of these paddles have been banned, there are still so many paddles out there that hit way harder than the paddles did in 2023. So if the paddles are hitting harder, shouldn't that contribute to shorter rallies? Well, I guess not. So then that brings us to the last possible solution. Players must be way better. So now that we've ruled out paddles and balls, here are my 4 tips that I think every player needs to master in order to stay ahead with the new pickleball in 2025. 1 is offensive third shots. 2 is attacking at mid-court. 3 is offensive dinking, and 4 is focused drilling. Starting with number 1, offensive third shots. You'll hear it a lot from a ton of players, but gone are the days of the third shot drop. This isn't entirely true because there are still some great times to use a third shot drop, but now most of the time you want to hit a third shot drive. And the location of this drive is everything when it comes to playing modern pickleball. You have to hit your drives at the returner the majority of the time. The reason that you want to hit your drives to the returner is because they're not in an optimal position to be offensive with the ball. Their partner's already established at the kitchen, whereas they are moving forward towards the kitchen. So you can easily hit this shot low on them. They'll have a harder time making it up to the kitchen where they can be offensive. Number 2, attacking from mid-court. This is another thing that you'll hear all the time with the new pickleball, but gone are the days of resetting at mid-court. Now, obviously you still want to reset at mid-court, especially if the ball is landing near your feet. Anytime there's a low ball, it's a great idea to reset the ball because when the ball is low, you have to hit up. And when you hit up, your opponents can hit down and then the point's gonna be over. So if the ball is gonna land near your feet, reset that ball. Other than that, in order to fit in with the new pickleball, you have to start attacking from mid-court. What I suggest is any ball that is above knee height, you swing away on that ball and move forward and then attack that next shot. We see pros like Quang Duong, Christian Alshon, and Gabe Tardio attacking balls from mid-court and instantly turning defense into offense. And the best part about it is that it usually results in a point being instantly over. The reason that this is such a good idea to start attacking these balls from mid-court that are knee height or above is because that added forward momentum adds pace to the ball, which puts the ball on your opponents faster and gives them less time to react. And it usually results in either a pop-up or just a simple block that you can then put away. So start practicing attacking those mid-court balls, but still make sure that you're making the good decision. If the ball is low, you need to reset. When attacking at mid-court, your main focus should be to keep your motion nice and concise. You never want to go beyond your shoulder here. You never want to bring your paddle behind you on the load up or on the follow through. Everything needs to stay out in front. So these are little short strokes as you're moving forward through the ball. That way you're ready for that ball to come back and attack and put away the next shot. Keep it concise and you'll do great. Now let's talk about number 3, aggressive dinking. This is something that absolutely took over in 2024. We saw all kinds of pros, including the best of the best pro, Ben Johns, starting to use 2 hands on his backhand dink. This is so that he can apply topspin on the ball and be aggressive with his dinks to apply more pressure on his opponents. He obviously doesn't hit with 2 hands every single time, but whenever he gets an offensive opportunity, he uses 2 hands to set up a pop-up. The vast majority of pro players now use topspin dinks as an offensive way to take control of the point. Learn to hit an aggressive dink with topspin and you'll stay ahead of your competition. I actually recently made a video on how to hit every single dink in pickleball and you can check it out right here. And that brings us to number 4, focused drilling, which is probably the most important key of all 4 in order to stay ahead in modern pickleball. I give you a challenge in 2025 to make every single drilling session that you do have some aspect of offensive pickleball. You should never show up to the court without a specific plan and specific ideas on what it is that you want to work on. There's this really cool training tool for your drilling sessions called the Pickleball Drills app. It has hundreds of drills along with different tips and tricks to help you improve. And the best part about it is that each of these drills have been created by pro pickleball players who use these drills all the time to improve their game. Gone are the days of showing up to the court and not knowing what drill to do. It doesn't matter your level, it has drills for every single pickleball level. So whether you're a beginner pickleball player, this is the first pickleball video you've ever seen, or you're a seasoned pro, you can comment the word drill below in the comment section and I'll send you the link to join for free. You can also join the app by clicking the top link in the description of this video. So there you have it. We've gone over a lot of changes that have happened to pickleball over the last year, and this can be daunting for some and exciting for others. I think that the most important thing to note is that if you clicked on this video, it's because you want to improve your pickleball game. That desire will lead to action, and something that I can promise is that as you apply these 4 steps that I talked about in this video, you'll surpass your competition in 2025. So with all that said, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and watch this video right here if you want to continue to get better at pickleball. See you on the next one.